Hey Tiger fans, Mark Fitzpatrick, Tiger Club of Kansas City. We're at the Westport Flea Market on Tuesday, September 17th. Our guest today, former Mizzou All-American, Dallas Cowboys offensive lineman, current analyst on the Mizzou Football Network, Howard Richards. Howard, thanks for making the trip up today.
Absolutely, Mark. You know, I enjoy my time here in Kansas City. Of course, my relationship with you and Aaron White goes back a long time. You a little bit longer.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure for me to come to KC and talk to my friends on the other side of the state.
Just so the people out there know, I am not sitting down. Howard's just a little taller than I am. But hey, Howard, Tigers had a tough game against Wyoming, but the last 2 weeks have really been dominant. Your assessment of the season?
I think it's about attitude. I think they realize the error of their ways, playing in a very listless manner against the Wyoming Cowboys. You know, the message is, it matters not who you play. Those teams are going to be ready to play against you. You need to prepare as though you're playing the battle of areas. You only got 12 weeks to get it done. And so every week has to be played with a sense of urgency. I think this Tiger team came out and showed out against West Virginia, got back on track, and carried over to the SEMO game. Now the expectation is with the start of conference play this week against South Carolina that level of play will continue to elevate each week. The mistakes will be eliminated slowly. You know, too many penalties. Mental mistakes have to go away because now you're playing against the best of the best. You're playing against division rival South Carolina Gamecocks, who have beaten Missouri the last 3 years. They've had some adversity issues, lost their starting quarterback, but their backup quarterback, Ryan Hilliker, is a more than adequate replacement. He's a guy that Missouri recruited. So Missouri has to be ready for and prepare for Hilliker, so he's always the starter. But then there's a revenge factor. Missouri felt that the Gamecocks stole a game last year in Columbia East. And so we hope that our fans come out and support us in this game Saturday, and that our Tigers will be prepared to knock off the Gamecocks. It's an important early division rivalry game, and it would be great to kick off the division play with a win.
I watched a little bit of South Carolina, Alabama on Saturday, and I was really impressed with the freshman quarterback. And they really did move the ball well against Alabama. I know you have to watch some tape on some more, but that was impressive.
I saw a little bit of that game myself while we were waiting for our kickoff, and they were able to move the ball against Alabama. Of course, mistakes that they made. And against a team of the caliber of the Crimson Tide, you can't make those types of mistakes. So I think it's a lesson that they learned in that game, especially with some of the players. Things that they will try to eliminate as they play our Tigers on Saturday. But again, we've got to be prepared to play our best. We know the capability, the level of talent that our players have. That has sort of risen to the top the last 2 weeks, and we hope that continues against Gamecocks.
I want to transition a little bit to a question about the NFL with your experience. The first 2 weeks of the season, quarterbacks have been going down in a surprising way. It seems like the NFL's made a lot of rules to try to protect the quarterback. Are they doing enough? Or is this just the sort of a aberration of the first 2 weeks?
So you look at some of those injuries, Drew Brees, thumb injury. The kid, Ben Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh, elbow injury out for the season. I don't think those types of injuries, or the ones that people had in mind when they're addressing those issues about the quarterbacks, those are mostly the lower leg injuries, hitting the defensive player, shots to the head and all that. You have, from year to year, you have some really freak injuries. Don't know how long Brees is going to be out with thumb surgery. Look at Drew Lock. He hurt his thumb in his throwing game. He's going to be out indefinitely. He wasn't placed on IR, so I think that's more of a positive sign that he can recover sooner rather than later. But it's why quarterbacks are the highest paid position on the field, and we've got to continue to develop depth in all those areas. And if you're a quarterback sitting at home that's had a chance in a training camp, they tell you always stay ready. You never know when you're going to get at home. But it's just one of those things that the trends change from year to year. And next week it'll be fingernail injuries.
Last question. You obviously have a lot of love for the university in your time there, and you're obviously very well respected, and fans love you here. What's your fondest memory of your days as a Tiger?
You know, besides obviously having a great experience as a football player, I think my entire experience, you know, from going to classes, from the relationships that I developed with, you know, my peers on campus, many of my instructors that I still have relationships with today, I think that has been what has worked out best. I am back at Missouri and working at the university because of those relationships with a couple of former professors, and I don't think I can be thankful enough for what they provided for me, how they guided me and prepared me, you know, to be a professional, to be a man. So I'm very thankful for that experience. Obviously, the football portion is great. We played some very memorable games, won a bunch of games, and was able to go on and play 7 years in the National Football League, which was a great experience in and of itself. But I think just coming out, graduating, being a very well-rounded individual, being prepared for the world, is what meant the most by attending the University of Missouri.
We won't talk about the time I gave you a ride that might have been an NCAA violation in 1978.
Maybe it
we don't
wasn't
want to get in
that.
trouble. So, all right.
No one can remember that.
Howard, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Hey, it's Howard Richards. Hey, fans, let's get down to Columbia on Saturday. Huge game against South Carolina. Next week here at the flea market, head basketball coach Conzo Martin. Make plans to be here. For more information, check us out at kctigerclub.com.